What's up my dudes, and welcome to a new series I am bringing to the channel called Is It Okay or Not? It isn't just for me to share my opinion on something, but for you to learn something new and see why it is important or how it can be damaging to someone. As the series goes on, I will take recommendations from you guys so that I can dive into new things and see how I feel about it. In the future, I'll be talking about different music and movie genres, people, video games, and whatever else I want and you throw my way. If you like the video and the idea behind what I'm doing, then if you can, please help me out on Patreon. This just helps me carry on making videos like this. So now that all of that is out the way, let's get started.
Shine through the sky, beyond the matrix. Feel what it's like to be wrong.
Epica is a Dutch symphonic metal band with a unique sound that makes them stand from other bands of the same genre. Unlike most metal bands who pretty much do the same as every other genre where they focus on people, whether it be in love or show hate against someone, Epica stays far away from that. Does Epica talk directly about people? Sure, but they're talking directly to you and no one else. Epica's mission with their lyrics is to bring in notions of philosophy, science, and spirituality. Each song reminds me of a battle like in a fantasy movie. Only the battle's in your mind, and when you open your eyes, you find yourself drifting in space, alone and peaceful. To me, the metal brings in that aspect of fighting against something. But what? The songs generally talk about what the system has forced you to believe, how people can be negative, and how you can be your own worst enemy. The metal aspect in the song is you fighting to break free from your chains. Once that part has been recognized, Simone Simons uses her angelic voice to remind you that only you can control yourself, and that you are a star with so much potential in the universe. But it's metal, right? So there's gotta be growling and old salt. There's a fair amount in most songs. I know a lot of people are quick to say metal's evil, particularly when they hear the growling. Mark Jansen, the founder of the group, sums up whatever Simons is trying to say. A lot of their music videos lately have added their lyrics in, which I think is great to not only make Simon's lyrics stand out, but especially Jansen, so that anyone who's judgmental about the genre already knows that there's nothing negative being said. So how did I discover this band? You'll probably hear this a lot from me, but through a YouTube suggestion. Unfortunately, the people in my country are closed off to anyone who dresses, looks, and sounds different. Metal isn't even allowed to be sold in stores here, and that's how it's been for years. So I'm grateful that YouTube's system did that for me. So what do I think about this band? I've been listening to them since 2016, and their music has done nothing but remind me that I matter too. Each member of the band puts their heart and soul into a song, and that much is so clear. Every message in every song is loud and clear. Stand up and fight for what's right. Take control of your life. Stop pushing yourself down. Stop worrying about the future, and be careful of the things you watch, say, and do, and live in the now. If someone came up to me and asked me for music recommendations, or if I knew someone who wasn't 100% okay with themselves, I tell them about Epica. I've introduced a lot of people to symphonic metal through Epica, often by telling people to listen to The Essence of Silence first, a perfect example of what the band's message is. However, if any of this is getting through to people who are curious about this band, I'd recommend listening to their newer stuff first, as I feel they are more settled in their music now. Start with the album The Quantum Enigma, then try the Holographic Principle. These two particular albums stand out for me and are what make me happy.
Embrace new inventions. Find your place in
If I am ever able to make music on the level I want it to be similar to Epica. Perfect balance of symphonic metal with positive messages. I rarely find other musicians like them who stick to the message and realize what an impact they have and can make on the world. Music is important. It is what we listen to and what gets fed into our minds. Breakup songs and songs about hatred are everywhere. They do affect how we feel. And as someone who is as guilty as the next person for listening to that kind of music, there needs to be balance. Epica is my balance. Find your Epica. Instead of listening to whatever you usually do, start your morning off listening to them or someone similar. Try this for a few days and see how you feel, especially when you have the lyrics out in front of you and know what you're listening to. That part is important. Their message is strong and clear, and they deserve more recognition for their hard work. No other band is like them, and I don't think there ever will be someone like them. I listen to a lot of music of the same genre, and it's never the same. No musician will be the same, but it's everything that I've discussed that goes that extra mile with their music. Epica is obviously my all-time favorite band right now. Their music has helped me on days where things get extremely difficult, and I wish I could have had my younger self listen to them from the beginning. There would have been such a big difference in who I am now. I'm not forcing anyone to listen to them. I'm not telling you to love them. This is my opinion and how they play an important part in my life. So give them a try if metal doesn't affect you in a negative way, and I'd love to know your opinion on them. Do you feel the same way as I do, or do you see something else in them? And as a reminder, please leave suggestions of your favorite band, movie, series, or public influencer down in the comments below, and how they all inspire you. I want to grow and know more about the world, but I need your help. If you like this video and you would like to see more, please support me on Patreon so that I can make more videos like this and help me step up my game, as I really enjoyed making this. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.